The Sundered Monarch fight strategy. The best tips for the Sundered Monarch. Recommended spells. Aura of Tenacity. Recommended items. Burn Resistance Bomb. The Sundered Monarch is a giant. He begins the fight kneeled in the corner, allowing you to run in and get the first initial hits of the battle. If you do that, watch out for his hand that can swipe backward and an AoE slam attack that can quickly combust and build up burn. For the most part of this phase, he will be generally idle while remaining in the corner, aside from a few basic actions. Other attacks include standard fist slamming and punching. The second phase, or the real start of the fight, will begin shortly after you begin to attack. After getting a few attacks in, a scene will begin revealing the regrowth of his arm and his interaction with the statue. Phase 2. For the second phase, he now wields a large stone part from the decapitated statue. This is when the fight actually begins. He will now be able to move around the boss area hauling the heavy stone. His attacks are heavy and slow-moving but powerful. He has a very long reach and can charge ahead and once in a while perform AoE slams with the newly wielded statue part. For the most part, his attacks are telegraphs, and you will be able to react to his attacks. Since they encompass such a large area, it may be hard to sprint away in time to completely avoid or dodge the incoming attacks. Animations to look out for include his stomps or AoE attacks that begin with a leap or any large overhead swinging or striking that is usually followed by the boss first pulling back his arm before following through. Try to stay clear of his arm or remain underneath him to avoid the sweeping attacks when he swipes his arm back. If you want to get close to him to attack, you will need to run into him as he adjusts his angles and quickly reposition yourself as he jumps and switches directions. Keep to the area behind his ankles. Most attacks will project forward, including his ranged attacks, dives, and lunges. When he reaches about half health, he begins to enrage himself and is able to deal more attacks that can build burn and ignite. His AoE attacks can temporarily turn the floor into a burning crust, and he can now surround himself with projectile burning swords. If you stay close to him during this attack, you can avoid the sword. You can also keep being him in preparation for when he decides to dive. There will be a brief period where he remains on the ground, and you can freely continue to attack him before he rises again.